Good morning.
Morning. Cheers.
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 Good morning.
Woohoo!
Happy Saturday.
Woohoo!
Check it out.
Look at this.
Wow.
Pretty cool, dude.
Dude.
What's wrong with that? He's a dude.
Yes, we would love to thank our dear friend Dan for doing our logo for us, which enabled us to get this flag
Oh my gosh.
and stickers. So if anybody sees us, we hope to be able to give you a sticker. We need to order more. We only got a...
we got a whopping 10 stickers. You know, it was one of those try it out first type things,
Yeah.
so we thought, well, let's do that first.
Yep.
And
We love them, so...
they came back, they're die cut, they look really good. So we're going to be getting more stickers, and we'll figure everything out about how to get rid of them later.
Get rid of them. How to
once,
bless others with the beauty of this beautiful logo.
once we get them, we'll figure out how to
Thank
get rid
you
of them.
so much, Dan. We
You're
appreciate
incredible.
it.
You
Very,
are.
very, very much. Yep. I mean, I gave him a very, very rough drawing of kind of what I wanted, and he made it come to life.
It's amazing.
Yep. So we're very, very grateful to that. We owe y'all dinner.
Did y'all hear about all the stores closing nationwide, especially the Victoria's Secret? They're closing like 253 stores. I mean, not to make fun of all that, but can you imagine all the pink slips going out the door?
Yeah, on sale.
Get it? Victoria's Secret
Pink.
slips.
Pink slips being fired, yeah.
Okay, on with the show.
Yep.
I'll just sit here and look pretty and drink my coffee.
Well, last Saturday, once again, after we talked to you all, we headed over to the street fair to see Tommy and pick up our mail, in which our flag was in part of that mail. We were so excited. And then we needed to go get you some more socks. They have a big booth there that people sell socks and shoes, and we had bought some socks for him, but I think we mentioned this before.
Yeah, a
that
long time ago.
The shoe size and the sock size aren't the same, and so the socks he got were too small, and I ended up with them. And so we had to go back and get him some more socks.
Yeah.
And
We did that.
Yep.
And by the way, we got video on that visit to the street fair coming up because Lori took video of the surrounding area,
The
not really of the
landscaping of it,
street fair.
Yeah, the landscaping. It's just a really pretty little college. And
College of the Desert.
on the way to where the street fair is held within the college, you go by like the agricultural building, and they have a lot of really pretty landscaping around that too. So
Yeah.
it was just something to show you because it's kind of cool.
That's coming up on the Throw Up Thursday coming up. It's like March 7th or something like that, I think.
And then when we got home that afternoon, our friend Paul came to visit us.
Yeah.
We know Paul from Radio Days. He's a amazing photographer, and he lives up in Idlewild.
One of two amazing photographers we know, and he lives up in the mountains here in the Palm Springs area, between San
Idlewild.
Diego and Palm Springs, up in those
there,
mountains,
yeah.
kind of, yeah.
LA. So they had snow. They actually had some bad rain first that washed out some roads. There's only 3 roads heading up into there, and 2 of them are out of business.
Yeah, they're
So there's
gone.
one way they're only allowing residents up there. We were bummed because we had really wanted to head up there and go see him and see where he lives. And I wanted to see Idlewild,
But he
too.
came down here with snow for her.
I don't think he did that intentionally. It was just snow that was left on his Hummer. So when he pulled up, I went, "Oh my God, there's snow!" And before he left, we played with some of it. So that you might have seen that in the Throw Up Thursday, right? Wasn't that in the Throw Up Thursday?
Yeah, it's coming up.
Oh, coming up.
Yeah, could be the one in part. We don't know. They're just Throw Up Thursday, so I
Throw
don't
Up
really
Thursday,
keep track
so
of
things
what's
are-
in them.
That's right. That's what they're for. It's just
I'm like,
throw
oh,
up whatever.
Crap, I need more video. Let's use this part.
Let's go do this. So the weather had started getting nice. It had been really super, super windy. We had a few nice days, and then it got windy again.
Then it got
big surprise.
Almost to the hot word here. It got up, what was it, 86 one day?
Yeah, and it was
I think,
warm yesterday. I think it said 88.
88 yesterday here.
Yeah. When we went to bed, it was like 73 still and 79 in the house.
79 in the house. It's like,
thank heavens
holy
for
cow.
my little fan that Tom got me.
No, you all are freezing if you're in any place besides here, basically.
We're not complaining by any means. Well, Lori might be a little bit.
It did get a little toasty.
Because I like the cold, so.
You know, and today we've got some scattered showers and clouds and then a lot of sunshine and a hellacious amount of wind coming into this area again today, tonight, and tomorrow. So, well.
They don't have those wind turbine farms around here for nothing.
Yeah, you know, and people always say, quit complaining, you've got wheels. It's like, yeah, that's true.
It's true. We're heading out of here Monday.
Yeah.
So, luckily I have been feeling better, knock on wood. A lot better. I finally drove, yesterday?
She finally got,
yesterday.
got to be able to. I wrote her a release.
Doctor's release.
Doctor's release. Dr. Jordan took care of her.
Yep. I had to go get some ink for work for my printer, so
yeah.
I needed to go do that.
She's feeling a lot better, though.
A lot better. Yep. So much so that Candace and I actually went and did laundry yesterday. Yep. So helps them out because it's really expensive to get it done at like a truck stop where they're able to pull in with their rigs. They don't have a vehicle, driving around town kind of vehicle. So I got a couple loads done. She got some done, and it always feels good when you get one of those chores accomplished.
Yeah.
Tell them about the bolt in the tire.
Well, it was on Throw Up Thursday, the one that just passed by, and we had this bolt in the tire, and we still don't know how we got the bolt. But it's a big bolt, and coming up on this Throw Up Thursday, the future one, I finally have just a picture of the bolt to show you what that looks like. But we had to go buy a 20-ton bottle jack, one of those little short doohickeys.
Yeah, hydraulic type thing. So when the repair guy came here that we called from CoachNet and came and did, I made sure to look and see, okay, what's he using that's strong enough to lift this up with all of our crap in it? So it was a 20-ton jack, and it was like...
A 12-ton jack doesn't have the power to lift our rig. We're so darn heavy.
Yeah.
And that's without her stuff in it. So you can imagine what it is with her stuff in it. So I got the 20-ton jack. It wasn't that expensive, and we don't have a link because I didn't buy it online. I went to Home Depot to buy it. So if you just look up Home Depot or just go to Home Depot, and it's in, they've moved all of the automotive and stuff like that. It's not in the store anymore, at least at this one. I walked around the store and I asked a couple of the people that work there, and they said, oh yeah, aisle 15. And I'd go over there and I'm looking and I'm like, this has nothing to do with jacks, you know. And so I asked another guy and he said, yeah, it's over there. It's complete opposite end of the store. So I went over there, and it's hardware and bolts and screws and stuff like that. And I'm like, no, this isn't it. And finally I walked up front, and as I'm standing at the counter to ask them, I'm kind of standing there like this because I'm next in line. And as she called me up to the desk, I went, well, what I'm getting ready to ask you is right there behind you. They moved it all to the front of the store in a little tiny area where they have, you know, automotive supplies and oil and jacks and things like that. But she said, oh yeah, we're rearranging all of our stores, so everything's going to be up front. And it's like, oh, well, that's nice. I said, you should tell your help that, because they sent me all over the store.
Yeah, that's not very good.
It was pretty crazy. But we bought it because our best buddy friend Becky says invest in yourself, and you never know when you're going to need a jack.
Yeah,
you know?
They could come in handy.
Granted, if you've got roadside service and all that, like we do, it's still a lot easier to just call them and have them come and do the work. But maybe you can't. Maybe you're in a place where you got no phone service or something like that, and you get a flat and you got to change a tire. Hey, we've got the jack to do it now.
Yeah, and another thing, because we had called, so Coach Net came out and took the tire off for us. We went and took it and got it fixed the next day because it was a Sunday and a lot of places were closed. And Tom even went to one place and they couldn't get him in that afternoon. So we went on Monday and got it fixed. And when we called Coach Net to find out if they could come back to put it back on,
hey, can't hurt to ask,
because
right?
Because it's part of that same repair, emergency call, whatever. So we called the place that came and did it, and it was going to be $150 just for them to come out here. That's not counting labor.
Just the service call.
Yeah, just for them to come to us. So I was like, okay. And since I had looked it up online about those 20-ton jacks and saw they were on average about $50 or so, it was like, that's a no-brainer. We go buy the jack. We've got it for future emergencies, and we do it ourselves. And thankfully, Jason from Camping with the Kellys is handy and nearby and was very willing to help. So he and Tom just changed a tire like that.
I didn't have, I've got a power driver now, but I did not have a socket to fit the lugs on this darn thing. And I'm like, dang it. Well, luckily Jason had a, what do you call it? I
called it a crossbar. You called it a four-way.
A four-way. And it fit perfectly. So now we want to go buy us a four-way.
Yep, we need to.
Just to have it.
We need to get one of those. Well, because it gives you more leverage. We have the jack in the truck.
But the jack that we bought wasn't that expensive. Like Lori said, it was around 50. I think it was less than $60 total at Home Depot. And it's a great jack. You know.
Yep, so now we have it for future emergencies.
Becky says invest in yourself, and that's what we did.
Yep, we did. So, and you guys changed the tire like that, put the spare back up underneath, and well, we saw how easy it was for this guy to do it, and it was like, we can do that.
Well, it's changing a tire, but it was changing a tire on this thing.
Right, which is very heavy, and you can't just do it with any old jack.
It's not like changing an auto or a truck tire, so it's a little bit different. So you went grocery shopping. What is this other word?
Provisioning. Dan and Jen call it provisioning.
That's right. I saw that on their video, and I'm like, what?
Yep.
What are they doing?
Calling it provisioning. So we did that after we went to the tire place and got the tire fixed. Because we were expecting it to cost a lot of money, but we went to a little shop and they plugged it up, patched it up, no charge.
Yeah, he says, nope, free. I'm like, I didn't buy the tire here. What do I owe you? And he says, throw the guy in the back a couple bucks and don't worry about it. He says, maybe you'll think of us the next time you need new tires. I'm like, wow, what a deal.
Yep, so that was pretty nice. And then Thursday, Candace came home.
Yeah, she's been in Kansas City for personal reasons for quite a while. And she flew home, and Jason and I went to the airport and picked her up. We took the scenic route getting to the airport this time.
Yeah, you've been there a couple of times, and it's probably GPS. It's weird. Sometimes it takes you a different way. Maybe it knows
straight
road
there. When we took her to the airport to send her out of town, man, it was a straight shot. But this time, Jason and I went the scenic route. I mean, it was turn right,
maybe there's still roads closed
turn
from the
right,
flooding.
Turn left. It was crazy. Same thing as the last time, though. That was after the floods.
Oh.
It was crazy.
And then we had pizza with them again. We got the box deal from Pizza Hut.
That was so good.
That way, Candace didn't have to worry about cooking, and Jason didn't have to worry about cooking after her long travel day and stuff. So, and we got to spend some time with them again, and we only have a few more days of spending time with them.
That's it.
So.
Because after us getting a little bit of work done, we are out of here on Monday. We start our journey back toward the north. And it's a slow journey because we're going to go from here to Leisure Coach Works, Fontana area. Hopefully for a day, 2, maybe 3 at the most.
Makes me nervous going there again.
Gotta stop it. Samantha? John?
Martin?
Put blinders on and you only look at what we ask you to look at.
We told John that and he was laughing.
We love those guys.
Yeah.
But we've got a couple little issues that I want them to look at and give me a quote on, and hopefully we'll get them fixed and be on our way.
We'll go to Bakersfield for a month.
Yep. after that, and we're just going to meander north till we make it up to our camp hosting gig for the summer up at Lake Tahoe area in Truckee.
With all the snow that they've had, we probably won't start there till August.
Yeah, because
We
they can't.
won't be able to open
it's a
the
Corps of
campground.
Engineers campground, and they can't open it until the snow is gone.
Yeah.
And I seriously doubt they come in and plow the campsites. I just can't see that happening.
Yeah.
Never know, but I can't see that happening.
Yeah. So
So
who knows what's going to happen? But
There's a lot of snow.
we always say we put our plans in the sand because the sand either washes away or blows away. So there goes your plans because
Yep.
take it all in stride and just go along.
Also coming up on our Throw Up Thursday this week, there'll be a couple little short snippets of an issue that we ran into yesterday morning when we got up. I jumped and saw that the refrigerator thermometer was reading 55 degrees. I'm like, uh-oh. And I look real quick to make sure we're not out of propane. Still had propane because the second refrigerator was 35. Perfect. And I'm like, oh no. So it was the one that I replaced the circuit board in last summer. And all the wind and the dust, and you'll see what happened on Throw Up Thursday's video.
Yeah. I mean, I know we're spoiled. We have the 2 refrigerators, but
And we moved everything from one side to the other.
yeah, I put all the important stuff over in the refrigerator that was working and put water and that kind of stuff over in the one that was not reading correctly.
Yeah.
So
Crazy,
got it taken
crazy.
care of, needless to say.
Crazy, crazy.
Yep. And I already talked about us going and doing laundry yesterday, just a
And,
quick couple hours.
Gonna go see my buddy Tommy once more today at the street fair. I want to run by and at least say goodbye, give him a hug goodbye, because I probably won't see him for another 10, 11 months before we make it back down this way again.
Yeah.
And he was telling me about one of his sons, Gabe, is having serious issues with headaches and head pain and migraines and things like that. And he has had these on and off for quite some time. And they finally went to a specialist doctor in Los Angeles yesterday, and in 5 minutes they fixed him. You know,
They couldn't get help here in Palm Springs.
they figured out what the issue was and got him fixed. And you know, we were talking about this the other day, but part of it, the doctor said, is growing pains. It really is. It's a real thing. And Tommy said it could be true for Gabe because just in the last year, Tommy said, my son has grown 2 feet in the last year. And I asked him, I said, you got to be kidding me. He didn't have any before that?
Any feet? Because he grew 2 of them.
And Tommy's like, you're killing me, man. You're killing me. Save it for your Saturday morning show.
So he did.
I said, hey, I'm just trying to make you laugh a little bit.
And Gabe is the one that's super duper active in all kinds of things. You know, he's in band and he does the fire department and he's in ROTC.
ROTC, I mean, oh my gosh.
Yeah, he's got a job.
He's an amazing kid. And because he's got amazing parents. Tommy and Ray. So, and Tommy, thank you for all your help while we've stayed here in the area with our mail delivery and shuffling me back and forth to the airport and everything else. Love you guys.
It's one of the reasons we do love coming here. The convenience of where we stay and the fact that we get to visit with friends that are in the area, because we also got to see Bruce, which we talked about, you know, because he came over from LA. And so,
you know, we were hoping to see Gary, but he's too busy.
We'll see Gary when we're in Bakersfield.
That's part of this lifestyle, the RV full-time lifestyle. If you've ever thought about it, that's what this is about, you know, and this is our life. This is us every day living in an RV and traveling and looking at things we haven't seen, and we're still working part-time, so it's just
I got
really,
some work done this week. So.
Really a cool lifestyle. We love it. We hope you enjoy being part of us, and if you're even thinking about it, stop thinking about it and make it happen.
Yep. Just start working on getting there.
Make it so.
Make it so.
Number one.
Number one.
Coming up on Tuesday, we have a special video. Finally, you've asked for it. We've been living in this thing full time for over 3 years. We are into our 4th year. We just started that a couple weeks ago. We have the full inside scoop on our RV, our home.
A tour.
It's a tour of the inside.
Finally. A very quick, I mean, it's not, I'll open every single drawer and do all that kind of stuff because nobody needs to see all that.
But it's finally the real tour of our Alpha Sia 5th wheel.
If you watch us for any amount of time,
You've seen
kind of
bits and pieces of it
I've
here
had
and
people that have come in after they've watched our videos and went, oh, I thought this was over here and this was over here. So,
and people walk in and they as soon as they turn this way and they look right here, they go, oh, look, that's where you do your Saturday coffee chats.
Yep.
So you get the whole tour coming up on Tuesday. Probably, I don't even know what time I scheduled that for, but it's between like 5, I would say 5 and 6 a.m. Pacific time.
Oh, boy.
It'll go live, something like that. So look forward to that.
Are we going to talk about our live videos we're planning on doing?
No.
Okay. We hope that you have a wonderful Saturday and a great week.
Make sure you use our Amazon link. If you do shop online through Amazon, we have a link in the description below. Just click that and do your shopping through there. What else? Make sure you subscribe. If you're a brand new person coming by,
welcome.
Click the subscribe button. If you've been watching us, do not click that subscribe button. Every time if you subscribe and you click it, you unsubscribe. And then you subscribe the next time, and so don't. Once you're a subscriber, you're with us.
I think I just said that too. Why is that such a difficult word? Subscribe.
Could say subscribe.
Some people do.
Oh my gosh, don't go there.
I didn't say who, I just said some people do.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate each and every one of you.
Have a great week.
Leave us some comments, talk to us, and we will see ya.
It's raining. Does that mean that you're going to make breakfast for me?
I'd like to see your butt right in there in the kitchen, waddling in there and...
Waddling?
I didn't mean waddling.
Oh, you are not getting... You're going to get oatmeal and it's going to be spiked with something. I'm going to spit in it or something. Waddling.
Thanks, Dan. Love you.
Thank you. Waddling.
Where did that word come from?
Came from your mouth.